Hey guys, what is up? And thank you once again for tuning in to another one of my videos. As always, appreciate the support. So today I'm going to be playing some Marvel vs. Capcom 1, the very original game. I figured I'd do this in preparing for the upcoming Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite for PS4 and Xbox. So this was also like my favorite Marvel vs. Capcom. So yeah, I'm just going to play some of it and share my thoughts and opinions and my memories with this game that I have very fond memories of. So yeah, so let's play this and hopefully I hope you enjoy the content and yeah, let's get to playing this. Cool. So give me one sec. I just have to move something. Cool. So yeah, so pretty much this game had very few characters, but they were like the the characters that were like showcased in like their respective franchises. So like for example, like you have Ryu, Chun-Li, Spider-Man, Gambit. Right, excuse me. Right now I'm playing as Ryu and Gambit. But yeah, like just like this game brings back so many awesome memories. Like I remember playing this as a kid in the arcades and waiting in line at the laundromat because they used to have arcades and laundromats and at pizza shops. It was all over the place. And I just remember like really this is like the first, other than Street Fighter 2, this was like the next fighting game I really played, and I was very drawn to it just because of like the sprite animations and the music and just everything about it. Like look at this background, like I'm sucking right now, sorry guys. But look at this background, like this is a Mega Man stage, obviously. Like I feel like that's what the others lacked. Like Marvel vs. Capcom 2, as revered as it is, it just wasn't. I just feel like it was very generic. Like yeah, it had a lot of characters and it's one of the best rosters in fighting game history, but to me, like this one had the better overall package. In my opinion, just because like it was so unique. Like you had variety, like different stages and the tracks. I just felt like the tracks were better. Marvel vs. Capcom 2 had very generic tracks as well. The music in this game was great. Like this is the 90s. Like this is when I think of the 90s and gaming, this is definitely up there. One of the games that defined like my childhood. Just like because in the 90s was like a boom period for the fighting game community, and I always remember this game very fondly. Just because like it had the best of both worlds. Like they used the sprite animations for I guess the Spider-Man from like the animated series. Like Venom looked exactly like he did on the show, except like he had like a bluish color. Like I don't know, just Gambit looks like how Gambit looks in the X-Men animated series. I just thought it was so awesome to play this game, and also like I was a huge Capcom fan. Well, still am a huge Capcom fan, and to this day I'm like, it still amazes me. Like it's still so awesome to see so many crossover titles like Smash Brothers, Marvel vs. Capcom. Still like it's cool to see two different universes collide because it's like when you're kids, you're like, oh, who would win in a fight, Ryu or Captain America? I mean, like those are the conversations you have as a kid, and it's cool that like Marvel and Capcom decided to like do something about that and make their universes collide. Like who would have thought you would be like right now I'm choosing a Mega Man and Wolverine. Like who would have thought they would be on the team? Like stuff like that. It's like geek mode times 1,000. But yeah, like you never would have thought it as a like growing up back in the day. Like these conversations only existed like in your imaginations, and it's so awesome that they made it happen. Capcom and Marvel. This one also I feel like plays really good. I was never really good at Marvel's Capcom 2, even though it's very similar fighting to this. Probably the same thing. I don't know. But that's the one I spent the least amount of time with. Marvel's Capcom 2. I played it again when it came out on the Xbox Live Arcade, because I did play it originally for Dreamcast with one of my friends who had it, and I just never. I don't know. It was cool, but it was just like too many characters. I didn't know who to choose. Sometimes I think things should just be kept simple. This was a very simple game. You know, and like I said, like, look at all the levels. Like, the levels are so different and it's so beautifully drawn. Like, this game still looks amazing to this day. And I'm also playing this on a PS3. I had to do something really ghetto. Apparently you can't record PS3 footage on the Elgato game capture card. So I had to, like, so if the quality's not as good on the screen of the game footage, I apologize. I just had to do a workaround. I gotta look into that to see why I can't record PS3 footage. But whatever. I'm trying to make it work. But yeah, I'm sucking really bad right now. Whoops, I didn't want to press that. But oh yeah, Zangief is my weakness when it comes to fighting games. Like, any big character, I am horrendous against. Like, any big character, like Zangief, what was that other guy, Hager, I think, he was in Marvel's Capcom 3, terrible against him. Anybody that can grab, I'm done. I think that's why I suck at Tekken so bad too, because there's a lot of grabbing involved and all that. But yeah, like, but just like, look at this game still amazes me to this day. Like, it looks so good, and I really like the assist characters in this game as well. That was a cool little thing. Like they added a lot more characters per se, but as assist people. So that was cool. That was a cool way of interjecting more characters, but not, you know, being able to play as them. I guess those whatchamacallit, those characters that help you, they winded up putting them in the actual game, like Storm. Like, obviously you can't play a Storm in this game, but yeah, like, the roster for part 2 was awesome. But like, I can't wait for, like, I think Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite is going back to its roots, to with the small, very small fighter selection. I know a lot of people want diversity in fighters, and yeah, I don't knock it at all. Hey, the more the merrier. The more content, the merrier people are, and especially, you know, the less DLC, because, you know, nowadays everything's DLC. But it looks like they're going back to basics with the limited character selection, so there's not a lot of characters in it from what I see. I can't wait for it. It looks cool. One thing I don't like is the fact that apparently there's not going to be any X-Men characters in the new one, and that really blows, because Magneto, Wolverine, you know, those characters were awesome in the other Marvel games, and people are going to be peeled when that game comes out. People are already mad about it, and I get they're trying to interject the Marvel Cinematic Universe into it, because that's what's going on right now. That makes perfect sense. It's pretty similar to, like, this game, how, you know, the characters in this game, you know, they came from, like, the 90s animated show and the comics. Like, look how Venom looks. Like, come on, that's clearly from the animated series. So I guess they're just trying to capture that magic again, and I think it looks good. I sure as hell love the main villain, like Ultron Sigma. Mega Man X is one of my favorite games, and Ultron is such a really cool bad guy, so the fact that they're the bad guys in this game is fantastic. I can't wait. I just hope they don't go the route that they start releasing, like, all the cool characters on DLC for... You gotta pay for the cool characters. Like, apparently I'm hearing that Venom might be coming out as DLC, which is fine, whatever. And then, like, Black Panther, and I'm like, damn. Like, now it looks like they're releasing all the really good characters for DLC, and you gotta pay for like them, which kind of sucks, but I get it. You know, it's they're definitely gonna sell. They're definitely gonna sell these characters. I'm gonna be buying the season pass for sure. I'm part of the problem, unfortunately, but I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna get it. Black Panther looks awesome. I'm really hoping on the Capcom side they add like other characters to it, like Leon Kennedy. Like I really hope they add him. Like I think he would fit into the world really well. I'm good. I'm happy with Mega Man X. I'm happy he's in it. That's cool that they put the Monster Hunter character in it. That's cool. I was kind of hoping they put Dante from the DMC remaster. I know a lot of people, well, the remake. I know a lot of people don't like the new Dante. I thought he was fine. He was cool. I didn't mind him at all. I was kind of hoping they put him in that, like they did in what was that game called? PlayStation All Stars. But you know, it is what it is. But excuse me, guys. But I hope we see a lot of like different variety of the Capcom side. Like I would have liked to see like Vision in Marvel vs. Capcom. I feel like he would have played awesome. You know, it's an interesting selection they chose so far for Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite. It's gonna be interesting how people react to the game. The demo is out if you haven't played it. The Infinite demo. It's a story-based demo. I do like the story and the fact that I don't want to spoil it for you guys. Just play it. But it's really cool. They let you play as a lot of different characters like Chun-Li, Doctor Strange, and you know, Captain America, Chris Redfield. So you do get to play as these other characters, which is cool. And give them a test run. The game controls really well, surprisingly. Like I actually think it's pretty damn decent. But like I said, I know people are gonna complain with the lack of fighters in the game, and I totally get that. Like I understand, and this whole DLC issue, feeling like an incomplete game. But I want to see what they pull out. Like I want to see what kind of stuff. What do they do with what they have? Like, you know, I'm hoping it's not like Street Fighter V that they really give you like freaking just 15 characters and that's it. I hope there are more than 15 characters, but whatever. It's I'm okay with it for now, but I just hope the content is there. Like, you know, give us a good story mode. Like Injustice, like the Injustice story mode was always really good. Like, give us something like that. I think that would help make up for the lack of characters that people are gonna be upset about. That could be a way to remedy it. Damn, I'm really sucking. Yeah, I'm gonna try probably another time, see if I could beat this duo. See, I suck with big guys. Like, I'm not good, but I'm gonna try. But yeah, like hopefully, you know, pack it in with content. Like, don't release it like Street Fighter V, even though I love that game too. Like, make sure you have an arcade mode, you have a story mode, you have solid multiplayer. Hell, give it a mission mode. Like, just make sure the game is well polished, and I'm sure people won't mind it as much. You know, and yeah, like it's great that we're getting another Marvel vs. Capcom like for this generation. You know, along with the DLC, I hope they give us really like do what they did, do what you guys did for Street Fighter V, Capcom. Like, release stages as well if you get the season pass. Like, you know, make sure there's some extra stages. Give us more bang for your buck. 4 hour buck, I'm sorry. But yeah, like I think as so long as that happens, then people will be happy. Plus, we're getting another fighting game. Like that's awesome. Like I never say no to another Marvel vs. Capcom. Like, it's a beloved franchise, and you know, I think it's gonna be cool. I'm excited for it. Especially after playing the demo. Play the demo. Highly recommend it. Like I said, allows you to play as different characters. Yeah, I'm done. I'm not gonna done. But yeah, like play as, you know, just make sure the game is solid when it comes out. Like you know, give us substance, and I'm sure people will be happy. But yeah, thank you for checking out my video once again. I appreciate the support as always. Like, subscribe, comment. If you have any good memories of Marvel vs. Capcom, I'd love to hear them. Like, comment below. And as always, thank you once again for checking out my video. And yep, hope you go out there and try out that demo, see how you feel about it. If you've never played Marvel vs. Capcom 1, highly recommend it. It's on the PSN store on the PlayStation 3. Highly recommend you guys play it. It's the one that started it all, and it still plays very well to this day. So yeah, thanks for checking my video out once again, and talk to you guys later. Peace!